Roborock or Dreame, which is the best robot to buy at the moment. Today I show you what are the two undisputed rulers of the robot world that are at the same time also bitter enemies. On the one hand is Roborock Qrevo, which has record suction power that I will tell you about shortly, and also interesting functionality that virtually no one else has. On the other hand, L40 Ultra, a product that uses the extendable arm a lot. Hi guys, and here we are. I'm Stefano. After a lot of testing and a lot of reviews of a lot of robots, I came to the conclusion that I have here among the best and most complete products on the market. They're at a really very affordable price, especially during these Black Friday parties, where I recommend you follow them via our Telegram channel or via the Mr. Coupon app. I'll leave you the link below. Let's talk about two robots that can be compared because both have the rear extendable rotary mop, both have the front extendable arm, that is the one, the brush to go and clean, and to vacuum the dust even in the corners or in the most difficult parts. Okay, let's see the design. On the one hand, we have the L40 Ultra, which has a shape very similar to its previous models and the other models on the market, and enriched though by, say, with these gold sections. This part here goes for, say, what is the dust collection bag and the manually refillable cleaner. Then we have the classic tower shape, where on the top we find the two sermotoires, clean water and dirty water, which are more capacious than the Qrevo Curv. However, there is to say that the design is not particular, is not unchanged. Classic matte white with gold section. Classic a bit, let's say cheap. Nice, on the other hand, better robot with, let's say, all that is glossy plastic finish, but superior in quality compared to the station, with this little gold coloring where the leader is. Let's say that on the aesthetic side it is functional, develops in height, a little less in width and depth, where obviously the robot, however, even when parked, the body is outside. For 2/3 of its body comes out outside the base. Qrevo Curv is really an innovative shell-shaped detail, different from the usual, where there is a greater care of the base. I have to be honest, with a glossy white coloring, and I don't glimpse low quality plastics. Also here, let's say the lower part and matte gray, but really well done. What I like about Roborock Qrevo is that it is completely parked inside the robot of our station, so really different from the normal, but still has its encumbrances, which are mostly for the shape of a cube. In fact, they are very similar in height, width and depth. The Qrevo Curv in this shell has everything we need. Dirty and clean water tank that obviously have to be refilled manually. Here there is to add the detergent though, because there is no automatic detergent. And here we have the dust bag, where really everything is done with care to go to reduce what are the noises. In fact, from the feedback on the net, it is very quiet. I'll also show you the back part, where here though, too bad we don't have a cable catcher, so it's going to be hidden. Behind the base, while here there is a system for collection. Suction power, which is an important technical characteristic expressed in pascals to understand how much the ability to go to suction, especially also fine dust. Abbiamo 11.000 pascal per La 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 la.
Soprattutto se i moci sono umidi, vi faccio vedere l'aspirazione sempre impostata sul massimo cosa fa.
Still leaves some debris, fails nothing on the pass. But even with another pass always on maximum, some grain remains. Anyway, the thing that he removes, mochi, I like very much for carpets.
The Roborock, on the other hand, on the carpets, he raised the mochi normally about 10 millimeters. However, it is strange that he did not use the adapt lift function, which allows him independently to raise you on the left side, front and back, or right side, i.e. this is a really special function.
LL. It basically goes to break up the center roller to make sure that the hair tangles are sucked directly into the powder container rather than twisted around precisely the roller. However, this on the other hand can create a problem with suction, which is more powerful on this product. Navigation system and AI recognition both are equipped with a high quality RGB camera that allows for video surveillance on both. Both move excellently and nimbly even through chairs or other narrow spaces. The Curv recognizes obstacles and can even identify you, not always all of them, even objects that are on the ground, thus avoiding dragging the keys themselves but still staying very, very far away. While the Dreame E on the navigation system, slightly more aggressive, less fearful, cleans very, very close to objects, but at the same time does not move or drag them, or for both of them anyway. It happens very rarely that they tend to drag objects like some small cable, which however is displayed by both of them. The Curv moves very well and manages to clean excellently because of the 32 levels of water. And it uses the external mop a lot to go and clean around obstacles. However, I did not understand why it uses despite having it very little of the front arm. A front arm that is used very often instead by the L40 Ultra, and thus in quotes is exploited more by the navigation software. However, they both remain excellent for cleaning, especially also for the amount of water they throw on the ground, and above all it is worth mentioning that even in the dark they both work. That is, they help with an LED spotlight in the darkest areas to wash without any problem. Same thing is done by the Curv, and so I have to be honest about the cleanliness. There is no complaint. It slightly gives me the idea that the Curv is a bit more precise on washing. There is to be said, however, that the navigation of the Roborock is still really good. And really Dreame's is really extreme, but they both have a very high standard. What I have noticed is that the Dreame L40 Ultra, its flexible arm, uses it better and uses it much more often. Especially in the corners, Roborock or Qrevo also uses it, but she tends to use it less often, where she tends to use it more. So let's say in this case the score is slightly in favor on navigation for the Dreame. Both have a very good water level on the ground that can be adjusted, and on the cleanliness side really they are unparalleled. And really here I can't say which one is better, but really both are monstrous in that respect. And as far as obstacles go, Roborock though is unparalleled here because he is a step above everyone else. He can easily get over obstacles of about 3.5 inches plus one. I mean, he absurdly gets up practically with the frame and goes through. He keeps trying until he can get through to the other side. While I tried several times with the same obstacle with the L40 Ultra, but he is desperate, he can't make it. He tries every way. He only succeeded once without the mochi, otherwise it gives a navigation error message, i.e., he can't reach that obstacle random room. He has succeeded out of 6-7 times only once, while the Roborock always succeeds precisely because it has a system also intelligent that rises at the moment called adapt lift, that raises just the frame of the robot itself. He, on the same track in the corridor, succeeded only without mops, while with mops he expressly refused to go any further, and more importantly indicated in the application that it was impossible to go through that area because of a real obstacle. Qrevo Curv on this thing is really interesting because he still manages to get over obstacles that are not huge, but he bullies his way through, and it is really absurd. He manages the situation when he can't get through. He gets up to try to get through an obstacle that, as you have seen, he has managed to get through safely. The autonomy is slightly higher than the curved Qrevo, so it could say less discharge on large surfaces, thanks to 1,400 mA versus 5,002 of the questione mi piace molto di Roborock, che ha una modalità non disturbare, dove va a disattivare tutto, che te la consiglio all'installazione dell'applicazione. Fondamentalmente le mappe sono entrambe accurate. This one obviously is turned upside down. We have the video recording feature, but let's take a look at the cleaning. Both have everything room or zone. Only the Roborock has in more workflow, which is really nice, this thing for those who allows you to go and select when, for example, wash after meals the kitchen, then add automated workflows. If we can select the cleaning of a room here, it also gives us, through the Smart Genius, what are some flows that he already has preset basic. You can change the zones to choose then the area to go and clean, but especially in the customization section, they are very similar, where you can choose precisely whether to vacuum wash together. Wash only, vacuum only, very nice graphics of Dreame. And we can then go to the mode with AI Smart Plan, in this case of Roborock and Clean Genius of Dreame, which are the automated modes, have the water levels going up to 30 for Roborock and up to 32 for Dreame, but obviously each one handles them differently. By the way, we can also set the routes here as well on 4 custom deep intensive. Fast also in the base settings on washing and drying. We still have similar functionality of vacuum washing, mop drying base settings, which are handled differently, but good thing we are on pretty much similar functions. Object recognition, it's pretty much on both of them done very well by the AI, and nothing for application side and functionality. They are both very complete as far as video surveillance with the camera, that Dreame in this case is slightly more complete. Also a pet finding function, pets, but both allow for video surveillance of the home. Dreame allows you to quickly take pictures and videos, while the Roborock app is a little less complete for video surveillance, but even here you can make calls well. What can I say? They are both offered at Break Friday with an additional discount in slightly the higher price of the Curve, but goes to solve a problem for those who... He still has obstacles of steps or unevenness in the house where maybe others can't, and you have to physically carry it, you on the other. We still have a great product in almost every way. Interesting that it goes to detach mochi. And it is interesting that it has the automatic cleaner, while here we are going to insert it manually. But for me, it has never been a problem. I have to tell you the truth. They are for different needs. So it's up to you, the choice. They are both good here. We have a slightly higher price, but technical features of up as it goes, the suction power, and especially the fact that it adapts to unevenness compared to the Dreame L40. That, however, very complete and gives us the automatic cleaner. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to ask me other things, do it now. I'll be waiting for you in the comments.